Imagine sitting in a dimly lit interrogation room. Across from you sits a tiny white crystal. It has no smell, no warnings, and no criminal record. Yet, for over 5 decades, this single ingredient has been accused of a global corporate crime. It has been blamed for blinding headaches, heart palpitations, and neural destruction. Billions of people have signed its death warrant without ever looking at the evidence. The media called it a chemical health hazard. But the files we just uncovered prove that the real culprit behind this mystery was never a toxin. It was something far more calculating. Chapter 1. The Mystery in the Kitchen. For over 50 years, a silent mystery has been hiding inside your kitchen cabinet. You've been told it destroys brain cells, triggers blinding migraines, and acts as a hidden health enemy. Major restaurants display bold signs promising 100% no MSG added. Mothers double-check ingredient lists, terrified of feeding it to their kids. But what if this entire global panic was born out of a malicious lie? A calculated act of corporate jealousy and media sabotage that tricked the entire world. Welcome to the darkest marketing takedown in food history. Chapter 2. The Scientist and the Seaweed. Our story begins in 1908 inside a laboratory in Tokyo. A brilliant chemist named Kikunai Ikeda sat down to eat a bowl of traditional seaweed soup cooked by his wife. He stopped. The soup tasted deeply rich and savory, a unique flavor that made his mouth water. Driven by curiosity, Dr. Ikeda spent months isolating the exact molecule responsible for this magic taste. He discovered it was glutamate, a simple, natural amino acid. By binding it with sodium, he created a stable, white seasoning that could make cheap, ordinary food taste completely premium. He called the taste umami, the 5th flavor. Within years, it took over the world under the name Ajinomoto, turning plain rice into a feast. Nobody was getting sick. Nobody was complaining. Until the morning of April 4th, 1968. Chapter 3. The one-page food sabotage. On that day, a prestigious medical journal published a short, casual letter from a doctor. He noted that whenever he ate at Chinese restaurants, he experienced temporary neck numbness and a racing heartbeat. He casually guessed a few reasons. Maybe it was heavy salt, cooking wine, or perhaps the MSG. The media weaponized the name Chinese Restaurant Syndrome, triggering global paranoia. Competitor food chains realized they could destroy Asian food competitor markets. They funded biased studies where they injected massive toxic doses of pure MSG directly into the empty stomachs of lab rats, doses no human could ever physically consume, and proudly screamed to the press, "Look, it causes brain damage!" The setup was complete. Millions of innocent immigrant restaurant owners watched their businesses collapse. They were forced to hang no MSG signs like a badge of shame just to survive, chased by a phantom scare that didn't even exist. Chapter 4. The Molecular Truth. Now let us look at the cold, hard science. When you eat a fresh tomato, a slice of rich cheese, or a bowl of mushrooms, your body ingests natural glutamate. When you eat a pinch of MSG, your body ingests the exact same glutamate. On a cellular level, your stomach and your brain cannot tell the difference. They are chemically identical. For decades, top global health bodies have conducted rigorous, double-blind human trials. The final verdict: MSG has 0 links to chronic illness, brain damage, or long-term diseases. It is as safe as standard table salt. In fact, because it contains 2/3 less sodium than normal salt, replacing some salt with a pinch of MSG can actually help lower your overall sodium intake. Chapter 5. The Final Verdict. The danger was never in the chemical. The real issue was in the propaganda. We have been tricked into fearing a harmless seasoning while blindly consuming highly processed junk food, filled with actual toxic trans fats and hidden refined sugars every single day. It is time to look past old myths and let science dictate our health choices, not 50-year-old internet rumors. Tell me honestly, in the comments below, have you been avoiding Ajinomoto out of fear? Are you going to cook with it guilt-free now? Comment your thoughts right now, and let's clear the air once and for all. Don't forget to share this video to support your local food vendors today.